Hi, I'm Kev from Elite Driving School, and today I want to talk to you about why getting a driving test cancellation could go against you. Now, at the moment I'm talking to you in July 2022, and the driving test waiting list is a very, very long one. And I appreciate people want to pass the driving test; they don't want to wait, a ridiculous amount of time for, a driving test appointment. So many people are going on to these driving test cancellation websites and booking driving tests within a couple of days or a couple of weeks, and then finding that they can't find a driving instructor to take them. Now, one of the big reasons for that is obviously driving instructors have already got full diaries and don't want to stop all the clients having lessons so they can fit somebody in for a handful of lessons in a driving test. The other reason as well is the driving instructor might not have enough time to get you to the standard that's required for you to pass a driving test. So there are so many things that can go against you. Now, we are finding at this moment in time that we're taking so many calls from people that have booked these short notice tests. They haven't got a driving instructor, or the driving instructor that they have got is refusing to take them. And therefore they're trying to find a new instructor or somebody to take them in a vehicle, and that's becoming very impractical. These people are paying quite a lot more than the standard rate for the driving test, and eventually losing that fee. So it's something you really need to be aware of. If you're booking a driving test, you need to really consult your driving instructor, and you need to make sure, you need to follow their advice. Make sure they can get you to test standard in the time that you've got between the day of having lessons and the actual date of the test itself. Now, just to give you an idea at this moment in time, in the UK on average, out of every 100 tests, only 51 people pass. So that means that half of people are passing, half the people are failing. And one of the reasons is people are going for driving tests that are not at the standard required. And that is largely due to trying to book a driving test before you've got time to get to standard. Now, the government, the DVSA, have just released a new campaign called Ready to Pass. Now we are going to put a link at the bottom of this page so that you can go and take a look at it and look at their advice. I'm just looking online at the moment. And they are giving 5 reasons why, in their opinion, why people are failing driving tests. And one of them is they still need to take prompts or advice from the driving instructor. They're still making silly mistakes. They're not passing the mock tests that the instructor is setting for them. They're not able to control the nerves on the actual driving test day, or the driving instructor is telling them they're clearly not ready for the test. So it's well worth going to have a look at this and have a read through it, and consult your driving instructor. If you're thinking of taking the cancellation, consult your driving instructor first. Now, if you are at a standard that the driving instructor knows that you can pass, they're not going to want to hold you back. They're going to want to let you get that test so they can get you out of the way and put somebody else into your place. That's the way the business works. So they're quite happy to take people for tests if they know they are able to pass, because the objective is for you to pass the driving test. You don't want to waste your money by having lots and lots of attempts, which means more and more lessons. It's not what it's not good for you, and it's not good for your instructor. So sit down and consult with your instructor and listen to their advice, please. But if you need any, if you've got any questions, then please email support@elite-driving-school.co.uk. I'm only too happy to help. Thank you.